I'm here today with Glenn Woodworth. Glenn is a product specialist who's been instrumental in bringing our new Kinetic no battery wireless system to the marketplace. So Glenn, thanks for coming and joining me today.
Oh, you're welcome, Dave.
Tell me about the Kinetic switches and why they're such a revolution in the industry.
We had a goal in mind, and that was to eliminate the battery in our radio transmitters, and but at the same time develop a technology that would allow us to generate enough power to power the product and send the signal to the radio receiver. And we worked on this for about 2 years to bring it to market and bring something that was reliable and at the same time invisible to the user. So it was very important to have a product that operated much like a standard switch.
So the actual operation of the switch, Kinetic type switch, feels the same to the operator
does, yes.
as a standard wired switch?
Yes, that's correct.
Are you getting the same kind of range out of a no battery system that you might get from a battery powered?
As a matter of fact, in our testing, we've found that the range is actually superior to that of our laser point and other radio controls.
In a lot of ways, Kinetic doesn't just represent a new wireless system competing with other wireless systems. Kinetic is actually competing with wired systems because there's no maintenance, there's no hazardous waste into landfill.
And one of the things you just touched on is the fact that with the Kinetic now, we can compete with wired systems, and the reason for that is the fixed cost. So with the Kinetic switch, going in how much it's going to cost for your installers to put this switch to the wall versus wired systems where putting the wiring through, running the wiring through walls, ceilings, or other building materials represents an unknown factor. Bolt it in the wall, learn that into the receiver by using the learn button there, and you're done. So what it does is it takes the unknown factor right out of the equation.
So Kinetic switches have been out on the market now only for a few months. Should an installer be concerned?
We did quite a bit of beta testing with this unit before we released it to the market.
We didn't have one return, if I understood it. So
not one return.
You don't get, you don't have beta tests like that very often.
So. No, it worked very well, and we're pretty confident. So confident that we are now rolling out plans to introduce other receivers with that technology built in.
Right. So Glenn, thank you so much for joining me today. And
you're welcome.
We'll be talking more about Kinetic as we move through.
That's great.